Companion Files. Clara Oswald. First appearance, Asylum of the Daleks. Last appearance, Hellbent. Species, human. Home planet of origin, 21st century Earth. Companion of the 11th and 12th Doctors, portrayed by Jenna Coldman. Clara Oswald, also known as Oswin, is a 21st century woman born on the 23rd of November 1986, where, when she first encountered the Doctor, she was a person in the far future called Oswin, who was unaware that she had been converted into a Dalek when the Doctor encountered her as a Dalek, unaware of her identity. The Dalek Clara said to him as she was going to save and stop the Daleks, she quoted, "Run, you clever boy, run." Then, in Victorian London, during the Doctor's time of grief after losing his previous companions Amy and Rory, she worked as a barmaid and a governess. At first, the Doctor thinking she was a new person that he'd never met before, but after she quoted the same lines to him as she was on her deathbed after dying in the ordeal with the snowman and the Great Intelligence, she said again, "Run, you clever boy, run." Then realizing it was her, wondering the girl twice dead and his impossible girl. Going around time, looking when she started out, where her parents met, a leaf blowing into the earth, into the world. That's how her parents met, through a leaf simply blowing around and bringing them together. Clara was raised and born in London, where she became a nanny to some kids, eventually a school teacher at Coal Hill School. Eventually encountering the Doctor, but the Doctor wondering how is she twice dead. It was revealed upon going to the Doctor's tomb on Trenzalore, where he would one day die, that he discovered the Great Intelligence going into his time stream. This is where Clara intervened and stopped the Great Intelligence by going through the Doctor's life cycles and spreading throughout time and space, explaining why he encountered her twice before and she died. Also, she even persuaded the first Doctor to steal the TARDIS that he currently has. After finding this out, she was his impossible girl. She travelled with the Doctor and had many encounters and adventures with many alien creatures. Eventually, on Trenzalore, when the Doctor was on his deathbed and had no regeneration cycle left, she pleaded with the Time Lords to help him, and they granted him a new regeneration cycle, where he would then regenerate into the 12th Doctor, where she would travel with him and have many, many adventures with the 12th. Along the way, even gaining a love interest, Danny Pink, who would perish at the hands of the Cybermen, where he would be converted into one, but when offered a lifeline to come back, he declined it to save a young child who was in the same fate as him. Eventually, she travelled and came across Rigsy, a kid they'd met before, and was in great peril with me, also known as a shielder, where she took a burden for him, but unaware that this would take me out of the deal, she was marked for death by the Raven and died. The 12th Doctor, powered by his fury and denial, he saved Clara, freezing her in her final seconds, where he would try to save her, but knew that he couldn't by the laws of the universe, so forgot about her. As for Clara, she took a TARDIS and travelled the universe with a shielder, going back to Gallifrey, but taking the long way round. Of course, the Doctor did remember her in the end, where, in his final moments, the 12th Doctor saw a hologram of Clara's memories and remembering her, that she was in all his memories, telling him to not forget her again because it was quite offensive to her. But the Doctor will always remember Clara as his impossible girl, and that she lives in her final seconds before death. And there you have it, the companion files on Clara Oswald. Is there anything I missed about her? Do let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. I have been Davros the Whovian, and this has been the companion files on Clara Oswald. So, until next time, run for your life.